Hey guys, what's good? Welcome back, girls. Welcome back, boys. This is Allow It. I am D.
I am Lee.
And
this
again,
is Allow It.
because you have to say it too, just in case the girls start think we're tussling.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is joint Allow It. That's good. I hope you guys really enjoyed last week's episode, because genuinely I did. Like I was
did too.
I was listening to it like someone who's actually not on the podcast, which is...
It's crazy because it made me think about a lot of things that give me the ick.
Of course. And I'm like, oh, the list goes on. There's so many girls actually out here on social media. There's a hijabi babe that I follow that I sent to you today as well. She was talking about we need to have an ick helpline. Yeah, of course.
We do.
Like, somewhere where you can call straight away, like 111. To make sure that you have your concerns and your worries all figured out for you. Exactly.
It's a problem.
We definitely needed an ick helpline. So this week has been productive, has been busy, has been all over the place, quickly. I've even forgotten what the week has been like.
I was ill.
Oh yeah, same here.
Yeah, still a little bit. I should be drinking some tea right now, actually. But
that's the last thing that we're going to do tonight is drink tea. I tell you that now. Oof. So it's your girls. We need to grow up, honestly.
Like, come on now. Seriously?
No, it's okay because it's your girls' last turn up of the year.
It's her last turn up of the year. Me, on the other hand,
maybe not.
Is not.
Yeah,
So,
but I think this might be my last turn up of the year. I'm excited for it. I just know I'm going to be exhausted the next day, and obviously for the whole of next week, I'm going to be recovering because I've gotten to this ripe age of mine where it takes me a little bit longer
to. Out here, yeah.
It takes me a little bit longer to recover to all of these things. So it is what it is. We're looking cutesy.
I guess it's our first nighttime because normally we do a day.
We do day stuff because why? We're considerate.
Exactly.
We're considerate mothers.
I'm tired already. We haven't even gotten there yet. Yikes.
Is it because we're considerate or is it because we're just exhausted?
I think we're just tired.
Or is it maybe a mixture of both?
Tired.
Yeah, exactly. So we normally do datings. So if you're interested in inviting Alicia, not me, because I'm done for the year, to any events that are upcoming that are day/early night, then she'll definitely be into
I will definitely do a day thing.
And I'll be having some FOMO, having to FaceTime her during the whole entire process. But talking about events and what's been happening, Fashion Week. The fashion weeks have been everywhere and anywhere.
Paris just wrapped up.
I don't know.
I think it did.
Paris just wrapped up. I have now a very huge love and hate relationship with fashion weeks. I don't know.
I mean, for me, it's not the way I don't care for it the way I used to. Oh my gosh, speaking about fashion, what are you wearing?
Oh God, get out of here. You know I love to talk about what I'm wearing. I've got Uncle Tommy's NFL vest type of thing. And then I just have this satin pleated skirt because I wanted the contrast. I really, really was obsessed with the look of fully looking like a boy today. But then my jeans weren't ironed. I was like, fuck it, whatever. Okay. So I just got the skirt. And some sambas. Yeah, I'm going to need to get some black ones.
Lady sir. What was
Lady sir. Mr. Ma'am. I'm so happy because there was a point in my life where I really was distracted by the fact that everyone used to think that I'm hyper masculine. So I'd make an effort to be extra feminine. And during those times, I would be extra feminine, but I was completely bald. So obviously at the same time, I had the contrast of being still hyper masculine. So sitting in my masculine shouldn't necessarily be a bad thing or a thing that should really be looked down upon, if that's a thing. And now really in a way, I know God was setting me up for it because now I've got 3 sons. If I didn't sit in my masculine, what would they be seeing here? So I genuinely feel like I was positioned correctly. And me, like, enjoying my masculine has got nothing to do with the fact that I am also very feminine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think you're very, I don't think I'm that feminine.
I've got a very good balance now and contrast.
Yeah.
And I'm also don't give a fuck what people think anymore. So you could say what the hell you want to say.
All right.
What are you wearing today?
What am I? I'm wearing this denim skirt. I don't know where it's from, but it's a denim skirt.
It's
I'm
doing
wearing
what
this
it needs
top
to do.
from Stories.
Love a bit of Stories.
She's very soft.
Yes.
She's very mindful.
I can tell. I can tell she's very soft and mindful.
She feels very cozy.
I'm very proud of you because you have the New Balances with the New Balance socks.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and that's
Approved by
something
you.
I've approved is an understatement.
Yeah.
And of course your hair is giving.
Oh, thank you. I tried to switch it up.
Yeah.
I'm still like, the curls didn't set up the way I wanted them to. But
Don't
it's
tell
fine.
the people all of the secrets.
It's all right. It's fine.
Yeah,
you guys
don't-
gonna catch me next time.
It is
curls
what it
will be
is.
all right.
Exactly. We're
yeah.
gonna be in the same outfits when we go out. Don't say nothing, mind your business.
Oh yeah, exactly.
What about it?
Wait, no, I might be in a different outfit.
Oh, you might change.
Yeah, I might be in a
Okay,
different outfit.
No, I'm gonna be in the same outfit. Yeah. It is what it is.
Depending on, I may need to be in something a bit more cozy.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, you're gonna get what you're gonna get with me, unfortunately.
I'm gonna be pajama ready.
You see me, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Just vibe and
Just
go
vibe.
past me.
I've seen her.
Exactly. Just vibe and go
Seen her in
past
that
me.
outfit before.
Exactly. So we're gonna settle into that discussion of fashion because I've recently been like disappointed really in what the houses are bringing currently. The McQueens, the Celines, the Valentinos, the Gucci's, really
Burberry.
oh god.
Sorry,
Don't speak on Burberry. I'm gonna start
highly-
crying if you do
I'm highly
that.
disappointed about that.
The Burberry.
Like,
I don't even know what to say really to be.
let us know. I'm your
this point.
therapist. Like, let's talk about it, Dion. Let me get comfortable in my chair.
So Ricardo was with Burberry, and Ricardo brought everything that needed to be brought. He brought the culture, he brought the people, he brought a new lease of life to the brand, and it was such a shame when obviously he had to resign. And also this is the other thing. All the fashion houses, their creative directors are resigning. And I said to Leash, is there something that we don't know that's happening inside the water? I genuinely feel that there's something they know that we don't know. Because they're all resigning left, right and center. And I know after a couple of years, you've got to like rebrand and find someone new and stuff like that. But it's really like at an all-time high.
Yeah, that
and it's not
everybody is
just
like-
for fashion houses. It's also for really big brands or companies, really.
record
Exactly, or record
labels,
labels or corporate companies whereby the
companies,
CEOs are basically resigning. Of course, it means that the position is open and is great. A shame, again, that all these positions are not being filled by people of color, which not really is going to change at this point. Let's be honest with ourselves, right? The only one was obviously Louis Vuitton with Pharrell.
Yeah.
Of course, big up Pharrell. He's doing his thing there. And the range is aesthetically pleasing for me. It's not deflecting completely for what Louis Vuitton should be like, what the resident clientele goes for. So yeah, I think he's doing a great job so far. There's so many people obviously who are like, so how is he qualified? How is that qualified? But when Virgil was doing his thing, nobody asked him how he's qualified.
That's true, but I think he went to school.
I know he did go to school. But how do you know Pharrell didn't?
That is very true. And also, I think Pharrell did go to school. And then also, too, you know what, to be fair, it's like how you get a job these days. It's more based on experience than
experience,
on
who you are, your
knowledge.
background, what you do on your day to day, what you've accomplished, and what you bring to the table. Exactly. Because he brings a certain type of audience that Louis Vuitton never had.
Yeah.
So he's bringing a certain type of different clientele, which possibly had like given up on Louis Vuitton. So it's actually a good thing that he's done that. But yeah, I'm not really so keen what's happening in you know, I was looking at the collections and they were highly, highly disappointing. Yeah. Alessandro has moved to Valentino and Valentino was looking dire. Again, the same thing he's doing over and over and over at different fashion houses, expecting a different result. Definition of insanity. What he needs to do is create his own brand and leave these houses alone. Same thing with McQueen when Sarah left. And, you know, I know no one could ever live up to Lee's legacy. And of course, rest in peace, Alexandra. But it's such a shame that no one has sort of come and refreshed the brand somewhat on his page.
Yeah.
Everything has deflected from what McQueen was originally which was loud and proud and innovative and something that you would never see on other runways. It's the same thing with you know, Valentino as a brand is not what Alessandro has come to bring up.
Yeah.
Same thing as the person who's taken over with Burberry. Like you said, are you gonna buy Burberry again?
Absolutely not. I'm just bored. I'm bored altogether. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm over it.
Yeah.
Over it. Sticking to fashion anyway, in general. I am really happy though, in terms of like trends. I'm not much of a trend follower. Although I do pick here and there what I like and I use it within my wardrobe. I am very happy that the skin out phase is gone. How do you feel about that? Skin out because I need to show off my BBL phase.
Yeah, I was never into that phase. It's so funny because one of my colleagues the other day was talking about how they need to bring back the bandage dresses, and I was
bandage,
like, what?
Oh, those what brand was it again?
It was Hervé Leger.
Hervé Leger. Yeah,
yes. He designed the first.
Yes, he sure did.
Bandage dress. She was like, they need to bring those bad boys back.
For who? Like, no, with these stomachs? Oh hell no! Until I get a tummy tuck, those dresses need to leave them all the way back there. Yeah. They don't need to come back.
Yeah, no, I'm happy about what is it, the
Y2K phase.
No, what was everybody wearing? Those cat suits.
Oh gosh.
To show off the BBL.
Oh my goodness, the all-in-one jumpsuits, and stuff. Yeah. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I'm happy. It's your favorite season.
It's my favorite season. Yeah. It's my favorite season. First of all, I love Y2K. I'm obsessed. Right. I think that's the years that I was thriving. So of course there's some nostalgia there. I'm also happy that possibly like women are looked at in a different light because there's not so much skin and there's just more fabric. More fabric means all you have to do is tap into my personality.
Exactly.
And really less of basically what you're seeing frontwards. Lust doesn't go away, but at least that's happy. At the end of the day, by the way, if you want to do skin out, go for it. It's just not really my thing, personally. I think maybe not for you either.
No, I'm not a skin out girl.
Yeah, you're not a skin out type of girl.
I don't think anybody's ever seen me skin out.
Why not though? Why are you not a skin out girl, actually?
I'm not a skin out girl.
You got a body for it.
No. Maybe after I had Layla.
After you had Layla, you were in these streets skin out.
I was.
Girl, those abs were out of control.
After I had Layla.
Yeah, it's not understandable how straight after you had your child.
Yeah.
Those abs were ridiculous.
I don't even know how that happened. Only God knows. Shout out to God. Shout out to the big G-O-D.
Because he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, seriously. He knows what he's doing because he knows I have the potential to be something that he wouldn't want from me. So That's why there's no skin
That's
out.
why he took out the abs.
Amongst other things, he said no.
He said, I'm not doing this
Amongst
now.
other
No.
things.
He said,
you
pocket.
can't have this.
Exactly.
You can't have that. He's like, that's fine. That's you.
Yeah,
that's
that makes
right there.
sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like I was talking to you about this week, is that, I used to be the girl that used to be up in the morning at 2 o'clock in the morning watching the shows live during Fashion Week.
Yeah, same.
It would be New York, it would be Paris, it'll be London. But I've just like my passion for it has somewhat disappeared, because regardless of what the houses are bringing out, people are just going to do their own trends anyway.
Yeah,
or the kids are out here in the streets looking at the same. And by the kids, I mean like 20-year-olds, because for me, that's kids.
Speaking of that, do you mind like a 20-year-old referring to you as auntie?
I don't care.
It doesn't bother you?
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I've always been very open about how I love and I'm embracing aging. It's not something that I don't know, it's not even something that's even at the back of my head. Yeah. Like it doesn't even come to mind, really, most of the time. Yeah.
I just remember an influencer was upset
that they were being called auntie. Yeah, even if people were to call me Auntie D, it wouldn't bother me whatsoever. There's loads of kids actually now who are like my nephews and my nieces, or distant. When you're black, everybody, your nephew and your nieces. Of course. They call me auntie already, and I'm not necessarily bothered by that. There's also teenagers that actually call me auntie now, and also grown men. There's like some people that are, let's say, Camille's coach, and they're in their late 20s and they're calling me auntie, only because they just presume, it's assumption, that either I'm a lot older than I am, because of the bonus kids.
Yeah.
So exactly. Because of the bonus kids, they think I'm a lot older than what I actually am, and I perhaps look younger. But yeah, it's not something that bothers me at all. I'm not really bothered about being called Auntie D. I think it's a genuine flex. It means like I've lived. I've done my darn thing.
Got wisdom.
Yes. Yes, and let money come with it.
Yeah, we are here for it.
So yeah, I'm not easily fussed by things like that, and I think it's gonna come more and more anyway as I get older, because obviously my children are gonna get older, so that's not.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, 100%. And also with me, I feel like with age comes freedom. Freedom of speech.
My aunt told me that when I was in America.
Freedom of speech. I feel like I've got my money up. I've got my speech. Like nobody can tell me nothing. I say this now. I know I've got a big forehead. I know I've got big lips. I know I have no edges. Like you can't really tell me nothing that I don't know already at this age now. Like there's really nothing that can make me fumble my confidence, really, in a way. So yeah. No, doesn't bother me at all. In fact, the older I get, I know the wiser I get, and the more I'm on my game.
We're here for it, Auntie D.
I embrace my auntie face. I embrace my auntie face. For real,
girl.
With fashion anyway, it comes with a lot of working. A lot of time,
hustling.
A lot of hustling, especially people who are sort of still starting out. And at the moment, people are hustling on social media, because that's really the only platforms that you can get either your lines or your fashion or your style put out there. And that means taking a lot of time out of your day to do that. There is younger people that are doing entrepreneurship, thinking that it's going to be a way out, not realizing that actually you're working 24/7.
Yeah.
There's us who are creative, but we also have a 9-to-5, because we need the stability, we need the security, and we also just like being booked and busy, but still paid, never waiting for an invoice. That 96-day invoice thing, that's not for me.
That actually freaks me out.
It's not for me.
Yeah.
I'm not working for you to tell me that you're gonna get paid in 95 days.
Imagine when I moved to Europe, and then I found out, okay, most jobs only get paid once a month.
Of course.
That was a shock to my core.
Shock horror. You say, oh!
I was like,
in America, what is it like?
Every week or every 2 weeks.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
That's for everybody, even in corporate?
Yeah, so it's either weekly or bi-weekly.
Okay, I didn't know that actually.
Yeah. I guess maybe don't quote me. I think most of the little jobs are weekly.
Okay.
Yeah, most of them are
the
bi-weekly.
big girl jobs
Most
maybe
are
bi-weekly.
bi-weekly. Yeah,
Okay,
but
cool.
not monthly. Monthly is actually wild behavior.
Right.
But I have, I'm used to it now. So it's okay. But I remember when I got here, I just was like, how do people live?
Hold up, question though. So does that mean bills are also bi-weekly and weekly?
No, monthly.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, I guess you would know that, okay, this paycheck that I'm getting now would be for my bills.
To cover for your bills.
Yeah.
And then the next paycheck is for you to live.
Basically.
Okay, then
Or you
cool.
just kind of figure out how to divide it.
Which
is basically what we do now with the once a month, because you get your money and then you kind of,
spread it around.
Spread it like,
into our multiple accounts.
Basically.
Like the 411 queens we are.
Oh my gosh. And then this is basically for you to live. So I guess, it works out the same. I don't know, like for tax purposes though, I'm like, okay, are you taxed more if you're getting paid once a month?
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Less. Because also some people in this country also get paid bi-weekly.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
But those are for jobs that not necessarily are in the 9 to 5 bracket.
Okay.
And I mean 9 to 5 by 8 to 6 and 8 to 5 by general, that window. Not non-shift work is generally monthly. Bi-weekly is mostly shift work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even I think when I had temps, they were getting paid weekly or bi-weekly.
Okay, that works. Yeah. I wouldn't know what to do with myself with a weekly budget. Honestly. It'll be
I
gone.
guess now that I think about
exactly.
it.
I'm so used to...
Because imagine the check that you're getting last at the end of the month probably is not going to be enough for you to cover your bills, and you've already already spent the
exactly,
first half. Yeah, no, I think maybe you're right. Now
I don't think I would know what to do with that.
But I guess you'll get used to it, because just like I did.
Yeah, that's very true. There's been an influx or like a huge percentage of people that are calling in sick, taking sick leave, stress at work or stress at home that's affecting their work and therefore having to take time off work. This has come at a time that obviously is pre-pandemic. Do you think it's got anything to do with being post-COVID and how, or is it just us being more aware of the fact that a healthier mindset and a healthier body produces better results? So therefore we need to take our health as a priority first before we take any other job as a priority.
I would say that it is a mixture of post-COVID and people also being well aware of how important their mental health is.
Right.
And not even just people. I know a lot of businesses, corporations, they're also really paying closer attention to people's mental health because it is a big thing, and it's something that corporations didn't really focus
think about
on
before. Shout out to Canon. We have mental health champions within every department. So these are people that you can go to in confidence and you can speak about the problems that you're either having in the workplace or at home. And of course, it's all confidential. So there's never a point in time where any of that stuff is spread around, which is great. And of course, there's mental health leave, which is also really great. But hustle culture really, I think, is kind of really, its time is done now. This whole, you have to have a 9 to 5 and then you have to have a side job, and that side job you have to have another side job, that other side you have to have another side job. If you really think about it, I say this day and day, and it really sounds extremely morbid, but we are all just going 6 feet under. Make the money that sustains you, make the money that you desire, the abundance that makes you flourish as a human being, your children, your partner, anyone that is involved, your family. But anything else really that's beyond that, we look at Diddy. Keep on getting Diddy money, you get Diddy bullshit. that comes with it. Look at all the rappers and all the people that have 6, 7, 8, side hustles.
Yeah.
The amount of scandals that come through, the amount of bullshit, the amount of background noise, all of that stuff also is an added stress to everything.
That's true.
So if it's not something that you internally you feel you need to pursue, don't.
Do you think it's greed?
I genuinely think it's obviously greed. Yeah, it's like politicians. They won't stop, regardless of how tired and knackered they are.
Yeah,
but because
their
they know
age.
they can get more, they're just going to continue doing it. And it's also not just that, but the accolades of like, okay, Alicia's doing this and this and this and this and this and this and this. I need to be more like her. Because she's got the same 24 hours as
Oh, yeah.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like a case of like, you have to just continue doing stuff, not only to just please yourself, but to please societal expectations of you. And then at the end of the day, you get home and you are?
Yeah.
Who's tired?
Yeah.
You. Who's sick? You. Who's stressed? You. And who's not getting any of your time? Your children,
Yeah.
your partner, and your family or anyone else around you. So all this hustle culture and bustle culture and like follow this and do this, I say just do everything with a happy medium.
Yeah, because I also think if you overstretch yourself, you also can't do your job properly.
No,
So
definitely not. You
yeah,
also, you
it's
definitely.
what is it? It's quality over quantity.
Indeed.
So-
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so make sure if you are going to get into this hustle culture, if you're going to get into this fashion thing of following trends,
Yes.
don't spend all your free money for all these people to see.
No, or let me know what the trends are. Actually,
Talking about, let me know what the trends
Let me
are.
know
And you're
what the
wearing a
trends
long
are.
denim skirt,
No,
and you're
wait.
talking about what's the
let
trends.
me know what the trends are. Put it in the comments.
Girl, you been know the trends.
I want to
Don't
be. I want to
don't
be a
put it in the
trendsetter
comments.
too.
She out here BSing.
No. I want to know who I should follow. You guys should share your influencers with us.
Exactly.
You know, yeah.
Your influencers of any type of sort, to
Exactly.
be honest. Yeah. And if you're a influencer and you'd want to join us, please
Holla.
holla. But yeah, it's been real cool.
It has been.
Yeah,
real,
we
real
always
cool.
love these episodes where we're just chiming and jiving.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to let us know if you have any feedback or if you have any topics that you want us to cover. That would be real dope. As always, we love you. Keep watching, keep sharing.
Yes, please.
I am Dee.
I am Lee.
And this has been
I love it.
We Love You.
Bye.